Hello. I like to talk about a subject quite dear to my heart, and one of those things that you learn over a period of many years. And I call it the healing power of empathy, of love. And I give you an example. I was in practice for quite a few years, and I did see sometimes some very ill people. I remember particularly, during the days in which there was no valid treatment for AIDS and people were dying quite slowly and very painfully. And I was trying to help them with osteopathy, maybe with some herbs and so forth. And what I remember with people that are quite unwell is when you show your human aspect, your heart, and you're really present there, and somehow they get the feeling, I care, and if there is something I can do, I'll definitely want to do it. And later on in my life, I had to somehow repent a little bit, to go back and to look at certain events in which I could have been better. Maybe I was a bit exasperated, a bit irritated, and I didn't realize I was hurting somebody in pain, because it can happen, we all do it. And what was interesting and painful lesson, over the years I became ill myself. And because I've lived many years in India and in the East in my youth, and I used to drink water from many places and so forth, I got a very rare illness that explorers of old used to get, called tropical enteropathy, or also tropical sprue. And because they were not able to diagnose it for many years, I went through quite a bit of pain. Luckily, because of my knowledge of natural medicine, I was able to help it and to improve it, but it still was difficult. And so I had to go through a period where I'm unwell, I couldn't work, I couldn't earn, and the doctors would say, we don't know what you have. Maybe it is psychological. While in reality, I had a very physical illness. And so it was a difficult situation. And then I began to see the difference of when I'll go and see a consultant who was very proud of himself, of his status, that would talk to you from a pedestal, really look down, be dismissive, and try to get rid of you quite early. And there are a few, unfortunately. And then I saw the difference when I felt the presence of somebody who was hearing, who was empathic, who was sympathetic, who was feeling, who was trying to understand what the matter was and see if they could find a solution. And after quite a few years, it was me that said, I think that this is what the problem is. And I requested certain investigations that confirmed it. But I remember sometimes when I had met a lovely person, caring person, a listener, that I would leave the place with a mixture of tears of joy coming from the heart. Ah, thank you, and at the same time feeling uplifted, feeling new energy, more fighting, strength within me. And that really taught me something that I love to communicate to everyone. Be in the present, open your heart, be patient when people are suffering next to you. Because sometimes all they need is a sympathetic ear a comforting word. And that love you give it because you want to give it, of course. But at the same time, I can tell you, it will come back to you in years to come. It will be your strength. It will be your rock. It will be something on which you stand. So, if possible, listen and comfort as much as you can. It will uplift the other person's life, and it will uplift yours. Thanks for listening.